So hello everyone, welcome it back again to Bono Crochets, and today we're still making this vest over here that you can see in the picture in the live, the thumbnail for the live. So I finished making the first part. This is the part that yesterday I was making, and yeah, so this is the first part, and today we are making the other side. So right now I'm just working on the other side, and since they have to be identical, as you can see, if I place it on top of this, it has to fit perfectly with the other side. So it's a perfect fit. And now I'll just be working. Okay, I think I worked a lot of rows. I forgot I'm supposed to do the decrease. So okay, let me check how many rows I had worked here. That's 1 2 3 4 6 7 8 9 10 11 12 13 14 15 16 15 rows, because in the 16th row then I started decreasing. Okay, so it's 15. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 12 13 14 15. So I have to make 15 rows as well on this side, and that's what I've been doing right now, just recreating the other side. Then you're going to start working now on the back panel. So today I have two things: finish making this part and start working on the back panel. Okay, okay, so I have to start working on this. I'm working on this side. I think it's done, and I'm supposed to be starting the reducing the size, but I forgot, and I've just been working the rows. So right now I'm going to start reducing the rows. So just have to count 15 rows. That's 1 2 3 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 10 11 12 13 14 15. Oh my goodness, I had already worked 2 more rows, and that's supposed to be doing the reduction. So yeah, join me as we continue crocheting this part. This is the first part that was done, and this one is supposed to have 15 rows, but I've already done 17. As always, I forgot to check. So it's supposed to be 15 rows, and I think I'm supposed to open until this point. So I'm going to undo 2 rows. So right now I'm undoing 2 rows because I did them. Okay, so this is the second row that I have to undo, and next I'm just going to now start the reduction because I have to have 15 rows. That's 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 12 13 14 15. So from here I'm going to start reducing. This is the first part. I was making this one, but I had made a mistake here somewhere, so I just cut it off, and I decided, you know what, I'm going to start a new project, a new part. So that's why I started making this. So this is the first part done. I'm going to place it here like this. I don't know if okay, like this you can see. So this is the first part, it's done, and now we have to make the second one, and this is the second part that right now I'm making. So I'm going to start reducing.
Cześć, Robert z tej strony nie przyszedł? Co słychać?
Okay, so guys, I'm back. Sorry, I had to mute you. I had a phone conversation. So as you can see right now, I'm working on the decreasing part, and it's this part here right now. This what we're creating at this time. This decrease over here to make like the V shape. Right now it's looking very rough, but later on we'll go back with a single crochet to make it a little bit refined. So right now here is the point where I'm decreasing. That's what I was showing you guys. So to make the decrease, I'm going to place a double crochet. I'm not going to close it, and then I'm going to the last double crochet and also placing a double crochet inside it, pull through, then I have 3 loops on my chain, then I pull through all of them, then chain again 2, turn around. So I decreased 1 stitch here, and this is the middle one, so I'm not going to place inside here. I just have the chain 2 act as my first double crochet, then I'm skipping this part. I'll be going inside, I don't know if you can see, I'll be going inside this part over here. So I have this one, it's this one I'm skipping it, I'm coming to this because I want to make the decrease. So the same thing that I did before, not closing inside the next chain space, pull through, have chain 3 chains, pull through all of them, and that's how I'm creating the decrease. So if you're joining me for the first time, or if you're first time bumping into my channel, I hope you consider guys subscribing. I hope you consider subscribing to my channel. And also guys, I recently got the permission to start the super chats, super stickers, and also create my membership community. So if you're interested, I'll really gladly appreciate it. For you guys to support me, it's by liking my videos, watching my videos till the end, and also engaging with me down in the comment section. Thank you for those who are liking this live. Okay, this is Kensani Mabasa. Hello, hi. Thank you for joining me. I am recreating the vest that you see in the thumbnail. This is an order from a friend. So she told me she wants the same vest. So I'm making the whole outfit. I am making the vest and the skirt, and I'll be sending it to her. She's like a friend, but it's also like an order, yeah. So I'll be making the skirt and the vest. It's a 2-piece set. So I'm starting with the vest because the vest is easier to make and doesn't take a lot of time. So I've reached the place to make the other decrease. I'm going to insert my hook in the last place as well. Close it. So thank you to those who are subscribing. We are on the road to get to 3,000 subscribers. And if you're new to my channel, please consider going over and watching the other nice videos that I made. I don't know if this week I'll post a video because I had to post the same video twice on YouTube because I had created the, what did I make? The asymmetrical top, but because I posted the video on YouTube and I had used some songs which are not mine. Of course, I don't have songs. I'm not a singer or a songwriter. So the video got a little bit of a copyright claim, and some of the parts of the video had to be trimmed. So I had to re-upload the video without the sound, but at least now you can watch the full tutorial of how I made the asymmetrical top. It's actually from my previous piece. If you had watched the shrug, it's not a shrug, it's like a bolero or a cover-up. So I just flipped it into an asymmetrical top. So continuing with the decrease. The hardest part about making this vest is making these two parts, the front parts, to be exactly the same. That is the hardest part, I would say, about making this. As you can see, I started and I had to cut that piece off and start over because this part here was not looking the same, and everything has to be the same, especially if it's an order and someone is paying for me to make it for them. I have to do my best and quickly and make something that at least that if I was given or if I was making an order for it, I'll like it and not have complain about it. So we're still making the vest. This is the second piece, and we're going to soon start on the back panel. The back panel is not so hard to make. I think the easiest part is the back panel. Then after this, I just have to do the edges and then join everything together. But I think the joining, I'll leave it at the end because I also want to start making the ribbing for the skirt, the waist part, because that takes a lot of time as well. So after making this, I'm going to start on the skirt. So I'm going to start with the waist, and then I'm going to proceed to making the short, then at on top the skirt. And I told you I'll be making, guys, everything on live here with you. So those who are interested, you can just switch on the notification bell so that you're notified every time I am on live or I've posted something different or new and you don't miss anything. So this is what I'm talking about. So I have to make these two parts to be exactly the same. And if I place the two parts together, it's easy for you guys to say that this part placed together at this point here and this side as well. So we are creating this decrease here and here because this is that. So these two parts have to be sliding or looking exactly the same. So that's what I'm trying to achieve. This and this part also. This is where I had made the mistake. Now I have to remove the stitch markers because I don't need them anymore. They were here in the beginning to guide me to know which side I had to increase more than the other. So now we are creating this part over here. This is what we are making. This. Then starting on the back panel. Thank you again for joining the live. Okay, I'm not supposed to close the end. Supposed to make the last double crochet. Thank you guys for stopping by and watching the live. If it doesn't take a, I hope you guys, oh, thank you also for the likes. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. I'm also working on something different. It's going to be like a bolero. I'll say it's a bolero because it's not a cardigan and it's like a lace pattern. So that will be coming out soon. I think I was supposed to post the video for that this weekend, but I'm not going to be posting it because I haven't finished working on it yet completely. So it's going to have a little bit of a delay. So maybe I'll start on a top because I haven't yet finished on the, how you call the bolero yet. It's like a shawl bolero. When I post the video, guys, I'm going to see it. Yeah, it's like a shawl bolero. I think this summer I'm going to be working mostly with tops. Then during the winter, I'll be working with cardigans and yeah, with cardigans and sweaters. So we have been crocheting for about 28 minutes right now and we're almost done. I just have to make sure I have the exact number that I have here at the top because this is where I stopped decreasing. So that's what I'm going for. I'm just crocheting until I reach the exact same number. I think they were 14 if I'm not mistaken. When I was making it yesterday, I think they were 14. Supposed to make up to 14. Reduce until I'm left with only 14 double crochets. Then work my way through how many rows? I think 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 rows of 14 double crochets. Okay guys, we have finished the second piece, and here we have our two pieces. Just a second. So now we have two pieces that are exactly the same, and these are going to be our front pieces. So you can see we have the first piece, and this is the second piece. So they're going to be like that. So now we have to start working on the back panel. So now we're going to be working on the back panel, and yeah, still have some cotton left to start working on the back panel. So these are our two front pieces, as you can see. So these are our two front pieces, and now since we're done with this is our chart that yesterday I was showing you. I had to make two panels that are 9.5 inches each. So the first panel was this, and this is the second panel, 9.5 inches, 9.5 inches, and they have to be the exact opposite of each other. And now that we're done with this, now we have to start working on this back panel, and the back panel has to be 19.5 inches. So the back panel has to be 19.5 inches. So we're going to start working on this right now. So since I'm done with this, I'm going to set them aside. And now let's start working on the back panel. We're going to need a tape measure. So 19.5 inches. You have to make something that's 19.5 inches. So somewhere up to there. So let's first start with a long chain. Starting with my slip knot, and now we're going to make a long chain. So since we had started this, I don't know how much I had chained, but I just need to make a long chain. So let's see how far it measures. So we have 18 inches. I have to make it to 19. So I'm going to chain a few more. I think like 3 more chains. Maybe I put 4. Let's see. If I start measuring from here, where I have my hook, my last chain, all the way, I have 19. So I have 19, but remember guys, crochet pieces tend to stretch. So if I stretch it, it goes up to 20. So I'm going to leave it at here because it goes all the way up to 19, and I need 19.5. Okay, so I'm going to leave it at there at 19 because it's going to stretch. And also if I take this part, the 19.5 chains, the 19 chains, and I place these two panels in front, so this is going to be here, and this other side is going to be here. Yeah, so it has to fit here and here. So you can see my tack. So now that I'm done with that, I'm going to chain 3 more, and the 3 are going to be I'm going to add 3 more chains, so that's 1, 2, 3, and the 3 chains are going to be my turning chain. Okay, so next I'm counting 3 chains from the place where I had the last chain, so 1, 2, 3, and I'm inserting to make my second double crochet. The chain 3 counts as my first double crochet, and I'm just continuing with double crochets all the way until the last chain. So I'm going to make the double crochets all the way until the last chain. If you're joining me for the first time, please consider liking the video and also subscribing to my channel. If you want to support me, you can join my membership, but you can also support me by watching my videos until the end. I have 2 new videos up, which are tutorials for making the asymmetrical top. For those who are interested in crocheting asymmetrical top, you can watch it. It's very easy to make. I would say roughly, if you have a lot of time, you can make it for sure in a day. But if you have little time to crochet like I do, you can make it in 2 days, because you just need to make 2 granny squares of about, how many inches are they? I think there's about 15 inches, so 2 granny squares of 15 inches, or depending on the size that you want. If you want something baggy or something bigger than your body shape, you can make it a bigger granny square. For me, I was going to something that it's long but doesn't hug my body. Yeah, fits my bust nicely, but not very tight. So I made it to roughly around 15 inches. Then just join the pieces, making sure you have the small square in the middle that it's left. And then you can add the arms. You can make the arms in whatever form that you want. I decided to go with like the flowery arm, just to bring it and give it a little bit of a flair. So now I'm just making the double crochets all the way until the end. We have been crocheting, guys, for 58 minutes, so yeah. I always like to do lives every day so that I get to showcase the process of how I do everything. So for those who are interested, you can always click the notification bell so that you're notified every time I'm on live. Most of the time it's a silent live, but sometimes I just like to come, pop up, and explain to you whatever that I'm doing. Thank you for those who like the video, but remember, it doesn't end there. You can always chat with me down below in the comment section. I'd really like to hear, guys, your opinions. What do you think about my crochet pieces? What do you think of my crochet tutorials? Are they helpful to you? Are they at least showing you something that you can do? Or were you able to create something from my tutorials that you liked?
Jest czy nie ma?
Nie ma.
Nie wiem.
Nie ma, honey. Both the laptop and my phone don't have. second row, and we have to make around 15 rows. Then you can start decreasing so that the edges match the two front panels. Okay, guys, I think I'm going to end the live here. Thank you for those who joined me today's live. I hope I was able to at least show you the process and you were able to catch a thing or two from my tutorials. Thank you for those who also subscribed to my channel today. I really appreciate it, guys. Your support means everything. So I'm going to continue working on this off camera, and maybe when I come back, I'll show you the complete project when it's done. And I'm going to also to start working on the skirt, because the skirt is what's going to take a lot of my time to make, and I have to make two pieces, guys. I have to make two pieces of this, so I'm making two types. I started first with the blue one. I also have to make a red one, so I'll be making two red waistcoats and two a blue and a red skirt. Yeah, so that's fun. This is my first huge order that I have to accomplish. I don't want to let or disappoint my friend. It's not actually my friend, but a friend of a friend. We also consider them a friend. You don't know them like that, but you call them also friends. So I hope you guys join me later again. I don't know if I'm going to have another opportunity to host another live. If not today, maybe tomorrow, same time, same place here in Bono Crochets. And if you have not subscribed, please subscribe. Join the community. Join the crochet community. You're going to love it. Crochet is very nice. It's therapeutic. It's enjoyable. You can turn it into a profession. But first you have to get clients, yeah. But also comes with a disclaimer. You're going to be very disappointed at times when you're crocheting, because sometimes you're making something and you don't see it turning out the way you want, like I did before. Yeah. Imagine I started working on a piece and I had made a mistake. I had to frog. I made a mistake again. I had to redo it. And then finally I just decided, you know what? I'm going to start over again. I'm not going to undo the project. I'm just going to cut off the yarn. I'm going to start over. And that's what happened with this piece. I just cut it off and started all over again. It took me around 20 minutes to start, but it's better to make something that I will like and I appreciate than to make something that later on, after it's bigger and joining all the pieces together, then I go like, it's wrong. So that's why. And also sometimes you're going to run out of inspiration, you're going to run out of power to crochet. Yeah. So thank you for those who joined me today. Thank you for those who liked the live. Thank you for those who are still subscribing. I see my numbers growing. Thank you. Share with me your thoughts and ideas. What do you like to me to crochet next in the next video? I'm working on a top, so I don't know if I'll post the video, but because I've already started working on it and I forgot to record. So after I finish making the top, maybe I'll just do like a voiceover to show you guys everything that I did and just show you the process on a miniature piece, on a mini piece, not a full-size piece, but from the mini piece you'll be able to make something that also fits your body. As tops are almost, I would say almost the same. The only difference is that for tops you just have to measure your size, your measurements. And I know some people go with inches and some people go with centimeters. For me, in my projects, I go with inches. So this is me working on the back panel. Right now I'm on the 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm on the 4th row. I'm working fast, yeah, because I have 3 more pieces to work on. So this is the 4th row that I'm on. And first, I think I'm first going to make all the pieces. I'm not going to join them. I'm just going to make them, place them aside, work on the other 2 parts, because I also need to start making the short. After I'm done with the short, then I'm going to join the vest. So the vest, I just started with it so that I can know how much yarn it's left, because the joining parts I'll just be using a dummy needle, which doesn't take a lot of yarn, so it's easy, but joining takes a lot of time, so that's why I'm not joining it right now. I still have a big project to work on, and I also have my side pieces that I've been making. Still have to record the next video because I don't want to record the same video 2 times for this. So this one I'll be working it off camera or just on live. But I also still have to record other videos for you, other content for you guys to see. So stay tuned for a top that is coming out next week, I think on Tuesday, maybe, if everything goes well. I also have a shawl that I'm working on. I think for me, the hardest part of doing this type of content, it's editing. The crochet, I don't have a problem with it. I can crochet. But when it comes to making the video and editing, that's where I have a problem because I'm doing everything by myself. I don't have experience. The only thing I'm using to record everything is my phone. And sometimes I forget and I mix up the parts. Or I forget to record a segment of the process that I'm making. So I think that's my biggest weakness, editing. Because when it comes to crocheting, I can crochet. I'm not lazy. I'm not lazy in that aspect. But my laziness comes to editing. That's where everything just goes down the drain. So just to give you a slip notes of my next project. Okay, I had started working on this since last week, but because I ran out of yarn and I had to order more yarn, I did not finish it. So right now I have this piece that I'm working on. I haven't yet finished because I had run out of yarn. But now that I have the yarn, we're going to finish this piece together. Not on live, but off camera. So I have this that I'm working on. I have another top that I'm working on, and I have 2 orders that I have to make. So the 2 orders, that's my priority right now because that's an income that I'm making for myself, and I need the cash to buy more yarn. And you guys are going to help me get more yarn by subscribing to my channel, by watching my videos till the end, by joining my membership. Yeah. So for those who join my membership, your contributions are going through a worthy cause here because I'm going to be buying more yarn so that I can be making more content for you guys. And also what I'm going to be making a nice, amazing pieces. I have to buy yarn is really expensive and it depends with the quality, the texture, the brands. So I can't wait for us to continue growing. Right now we are at 2.3 subscribers. I hope by the end of next month will be 3,000 subscribers. So every month I'm aiming that hopefully by every month I'll be gaining 500 subscribers. That's my goal. I want every month to gain 500 subscribers so that my channel continues to grow. So this is my 5th row. I'm working towards on my yarn, it's almost over. I have to start another bundle. I don't know. Let's see how much yarn I'm going to need. Normally it takes me 1 ball of yarn to make the vest, but this project was a little bit bigger than I expected. So it's going to take me maybe 1.5 balls. I hope it only takes me 1.25. Okay guys, I'm going to end the live over here. Catch me guys later on in another live, and I'll be showing you the progress update of what I have. So see you guys later. Papa Naraja, if you're in Poland, please subscribe and also make I need to challenge myself, so give me your orders if you're close to me. So that I can make for you guys nice pieces. One thing that I don't like that I think right now you have noticed a pattern with me. I don't like making projects that have an open back because I'm not very confident with my back. So that's why most of my pieces, I have any piece that I want to make, I have to make sure the back is completely closed. It's not backless. Except I'm planning to make a dress, a cover up that will be backless. But for that, I think it's acceptable. So fifth row almost done. Okay, those are five, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 5 rows done. I'm going to continue working on the 6th row. I have to make around 15 rows before I start doing the reducing part, and my yarn is over. This is the first yarn. It's 100 grams fine yarn and it's finished. So Papa guys, catch me later.